Man, and I believe, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The brand new live stream. Another Monday night, another night of gaming. Right now, it is summer season. I apologize for the late start of the stream. It is the summer season, and it is about 8 o'clock on a West Coast night. Today is Monday, July 17th. I apologize for any background noise you might be hearing, as for the most part, it is the middle of summer. It is hot as fuck in this city right now. So with that, we got fans on. So you might hear we got windows open. We're exposed right now to just the sounds of the world. What's wrong?
It's not exceeding me.
Oh, because you're not. Oh, this is not up to date.
Huh?
Your boy Sin Supreme is here. Adriaka's in the building. We have some exciting news for you guys. Some stuff that I don't think anyone was really expecting, and honestly, I'm excited for the stream because it's the first of, hopefully many. We'll see where this road leads the team. We'll see where this road leads us as streamers. But Adriaka is officially mic'd up, ladies and gentlemen. She's blurry right now. I'm working on getting a camera that can have us both in the picture and her maybe not as blurry vision-wise. But she is in the building. She officially... Push this in.
Oh, okay. Hey guys.
Now she is officially mic'd, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear yourself?
I can hear myself.
Yeah. She's mic'd. So whenever we discuss any topics, talk about anything that is engaging or just out of the norm, and she wants to give an opinion, or if she wants to bring anything up, she is now fully equipped to do so. Whenever she's on the stream. And, if you've been paying attention for the past few weeks, she's pretty much been almost part of every game night that we've been getting into for the past month or so, a couple months now. So it's exciting. I'm excited. I've been bugging her about it to get a mic, because I do enjoy her opinion on stuff. So let's all welcome, round of applause. Let's welcome Adriaka to officially to the Sin Supreme podcast, to the Sin Supreme live stream.
Supreme podcast.
Yeah, I know, right? That's right around. Might as well be right around the corner, essentially. But yeah, guys, if you haven't, make sure you go watch that last episode of the EOD podcast. A new episode coming this week. We shall be getting into we got a handful of fun, weird, strange, odd, interesting topics to get into this week. If we have time to. Adriaka is here playing Zelda Breath of the Wild still, while I will be getting into some Diablo 4. I have progressed a decent amount. I am officially addicted. I'm not gonna hold you. I haven't totally given up on Tears of the Kingdom. I'm still definitely we're gonna crack these. I'm still definitely much into Tears of the Kingdom. I love Zelda, but I'm not gonna lie, Diablo's gameplay, the progression, all that, I'm just totally into. And yeah, that's what we're getting into today. That's what we're doing today. Now, one thing's for certain, I hear nothing but complaints about this game online. Diablo 4 has some of the biggest critics, but I'm enjoying it, so I can give two fucks what any of those guys say about things being nerfed and not working, whatever it is. It just don't bother me. It just don't faze me. So yeah, we're gonna get into this live stream. We have some tasty mango margarita water type drinks that we're gonna cheers to, because like I said, this is the first, hopefully, of many more to come down the road. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how.
This is our first official
Stream show together. She's been a part of a ton of them. Oh, no, I was making sure I thought it was red. No, she's been a part of a ton of them, but I think it's more or less just, now that we've got her mic'd up and all that, she can, officially give her opinions or talk about shit, and it don't sound wild off the mic. She has her own mic. She's mic'd up. Let's get it, That's exactly what we needed, honestly, on the stream. Is in addition, and also, whenever if you guys want to see interviews or anything like that, I have some homies I want to bring through to do some, high fashions and things of that nature. So now that we got the second mic, the sky is the limit as far as I'm concerned with the stream, and just future content in general. I think, like I said, now that Adriaka is dabbling or getting into the equipment space in this regard, I think it's exciting. It is really exciting. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm crazy excited for it. We'll see how the stream comes out. I think it'll be good. But let's not waste any more time. Diablo 4 has been calling my name all day, so I shall not waste any more of your time, ladies and gentlemen, and we shall get into it right now. Let's see. Oh, of course. Hold the fuck on. Console. Boo, 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 boo. I knew this would work. Ah, there you go. There we go. It worked. I knew it. There we go. It worked. All right, guys. And it's crazy. Luckily, I didn't think the stream, honestly, I wasn't 100% sure the stream was going to happen today. I did trip over my fiber cord yesterday and broke it. Not realizing that I found out today from it getting fixed that the fiber cord is legit made out of glass. I didn't realize it was made out of glass.
It's made out of actual fiberglass.
Fiberglass.
When the technician came to fix it, he pointed a laser into it and it showed exactly where it was broken.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Yeah, that's
But it was literally made out of glass. Like it literally, like he cracked the other end.
Was it broken at the tip? At the end?
Oh, did you see what it was? Did you see what?
I looked at the new box, but I was just wondering where the actual cord was. It broken at the tip?
No, it was broken where. Remember where it looked broken, like pulled out?
Oh, okay. Figures. That's essentially what we need is that fiber wire laser to tell me where it's broken at. That sounds insane that they even make that. Even make a thing that they do that. So my internet, I broke that yesterday. Super bummed about it. And mainly because Diablo's a online only game. There is no. Can you change the world here?
Oh, well, I don't know if you can tell, but I made it to my second Divine Beast.
I need to get to the other tiers. I didn't realize that.
I beat the layer of thieves, which was really hard to not get caught by those thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, she's playing the Breath of the Wild right now. So if what you're hearing sounds dated, I apologize. Just because, season 1 begins July 20th? Oh, shit.
What?
The season. I didn't realize season 1 begins July 20th. Oh, shit. I thought it was like the end of July. I gotta complete the main storyline. I did not realize that season 1 was about to start so soon. I really gotta complete that. As far as some of these topics, we might as well start getting into them. Just because we might as well start dabbling on some of these topics. Right?
I don't see why not.
Oh, shite. Search for Nafian. What just happened? What just happened? Something just happened. Some error message popped up on my screen and it was so fast that I did not see it. Oh. To get to the higher, harder difficulties, I gotta be walking around with like a level 60 plus character. It's insane to me, but at the same time, if I'm gonna invest that much into a character, you better let me walk. You better make the difficulty hard in this game. If I get, I mean, I'm definitely did not think I'd be. Definitely didn't think I'd be up here at 50 so. Now I'm gonna say fast because it definitely wasn't fast, but just in general, getting to this level in this game. I think this is the hardest I've played any Diablo game.
I've been trying to do this all day.
Easy, my friend. Do I get like a wolf? Do I really get like a wolf? Lead the way, good boy.
There's gotta be a better way.
Oh, I gotta. This wolf is outie. This area is like definitely make me walk slower for sure. I'm definitely walking slow in this area. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm getting. Did they up the gold or something? Why am I getting so much gold from every character right now? It's a little weird. I'm not gonna hold you. Everybody just giving up crazy gold right now. Oh, there you go. Let's go, Wolfie. Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy.
Do your hands get sweaty when you play?
Me? And not really. What the?
My hands get sweaty when I get nervous.
Fuck that bear up. There you go, Wolfie. That wolf did not climb. Oh, he. New area discovered. Damn, you look fucked up, bro. I wish I could zoom. I wish I could zoom in on this game because this dude looks fucked up. This dude looks fucked up. He looks like bro who Kratos had to cut out of the tree. who's like one of my favorite characters. I love that dude from God of War. That she did. Damn, thinking about God of War just makes me want to play that shit again. That game's so fun, bro. Fucking dudes up in God of War. Top tier. I gotta let you know. Discovered. New land discovered. All right, while I walk over to this area, light topic. Hold on, I need to, that's one thing I need to make sure I do this this episode. I forgot to do it the last fucking, and I wanted to start doing it in general, is fucking timestamps. Oh man, it was fucking killing me, man. That was legit killing me, is the timestamps, because you want to document your stuff, cut it all up, go through the thing, whatever. I needed timestamps, so that's what was killing me, honestly. But just to get into the light topic, let's start with, it was news. I just heard this recently, but LeBron James is going back to 23 this year. He's saying because, Bill Russell's number got retired all through the league on every team. His number got retired, which is crazy because it's not like his numbers, Bill Russell's number, I think it was 6. It's not like his number's like a hard number to end up with or like as a player. So the fact that what you're talking to Mike, but can you, as long as can you hear yourself, make sure you hear yourself.
Hello, I can hear myself. What happens if I put the volume up?
You don't want to put the volume up. I'll let you know if you need to put the volume up. Volume's good. LeBron James going to the number 6, to number 23 from the number 6, I think is it's just funny because the homies already are like, yo, he wants to be fucking, people are like, yo, he wants to be Jordan so bad. LeBron James, 1, already had Jordan's number. 2, I don't know.
But as a basketball player, especially as a basketball player that grew up in LeBron's era, like, who do you want to be as a basketball player?
That's the thing that I think is annoying to me personally, as a fan of LeBron and a fan of Michael Jordan, is people be like, oh, he want to be Jordan so bad. Like, duh. Who don't want to be Jordan?
I either want to be Jordan or Kobe.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I can see it harder for people to feel like they want to be Kobe, especially like LeBron, because, he played with Kobe.
Yeah,
he was still around for the Kobe era and shit like that, But for people to feel a type of way about LeBron wanting some level of wanting to be like, even if he doesn't, but people think, like, who doesn't want to be Michael Jordan, dog? There's people who want to be Michael Jordan who've never actually seen him play, who was never around for Jordan's whole career.
I feel like there's people that
and would want to be Jordan.
Basketball aspect and want to be Michael Jordan as a
like claiming you saying like people saying LeBron wants to be Jordan as a level of like trying to discredit him as a player or knock him is like the weirdest thing, because I'm like, duh, who wouldn't want to be Jordan? Like, destroy the alt, unnatural growth, sustaining the blockage. What do you need me to do? Where's the unnatural? Oh, there it goes. I was like, where is the thicketh? There's nothing you're gonna say to me to try to knock LeBron, because yes, Jordan. I'll say this: Jordan's career, highlight wise, is gonna just always hit better than LeBron's.
As a man, as a basketball
This dude,
player, as an athlete,
this dude.
why wouldn't you want to be like Jordan?
But when the comparison, as far as when you compare their careers, like, it's just always going to, like, the dude won 3 championships in a row twice. So he set the bar really high.
LeBron?
No, Jordan did. Jordan won 3 championships in a row twice. And on top of that, like, you got to think about it, like, Jordan has so many things in his favor. Not only, all right, so he won 3 championships in a row twice, right? He did it on the Chicago Bulls, which I think also just adds to the level of just coolness to it. He didn't do it on the Celtics or San Antonio, or he did it on the Bulls, which prior to Jordan wasn't really known for bringing the heat like that. Then he also does it wearing Nikes his whole career, his whole own line, mainline Jordan, the Jordan Nikes his whole career. Once again, adding to the level of just like, oh, this dude's just that dude. Because I feel like personally, even though I hear the story and I'm gonna rock with that, it's true that Nike was told how much. If you watch that Jordan movie, I think it's in the Jordan movie. Nike was told how much Jordan wanted, or Jordan wasn't gonna rock with Nike at first. He was going to the other brands, and he ended up going with Nike over, speeches given to him and his mom choosing it and all those other reasons. But he was going with Adidas, I believe. So him rocking with Nike also adds to his legacy. Like, there's so many things that just adds to Jordan's legacy and that weren't really done to this level before him, that it's just like, all right, he clearly gets all the credit in the world or gets all the props in the world. But you're not gonna. I'm sorry. I just don't have those kind of those kind of glasses on where I'm gonna let something someone did years ago keep me from appreciating what someone's doing now. In the end of the day, and that's what I feel like is happening with LeBron. Because for you to hate on a bro for picking 23 as his number is wild to me. It's just wild. Like, oh, he just wants to be Jordan. Duh. Like, come on now.
Duh, and is his birthday on the 23rd, or he just wants to be number 23?
Who? LeBron's birthday?
Yeah.
On the 23rd? That I'm not sure of. I can't verify. I don't know that for certain. That his birthday's on the 23rd?
Yeah, because I always wondered why Kobe went with 24 and not 23, because his birthday was on the 23rd.
I believe Kobe went for 24 because he didn't want to be 23, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Hold on, I gotta go grab some. Not 100% sure. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna figure out the court situation by the start of next episode or the next time Adriaka hops on the stream. We will have figured out the court situation so that I don't have to hop over the shit.
We're going to be networked in a better way, a way that makes more sense.
For sure. You know, it's the first episode like this. And guys, just a heads up.
What day is today?
Today is the 17th.
Today's our birthday.
What are you talking about?
Today's our birthday.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
That's good to hear. What do you, yeah?
Yeah, cheers. It's our birthday.
Happy birthday to us.
Happy birthday to us.
Happy birthday to the gang.
Gang, gang.
All right, back to here. In the end of the day, don't fucking hate on LeBron for just being a fan of basketball. Like, that shit is corny to me, honestly. That shit is super corny to me. Don't hate on LeBron for being a fan of the sport. He should want to be like Jordan. Jordan was that dude. For y'all giving Jordan so much props, I would think y'all would understand why a dude would want to, like LeBron would want to be like him. Granted, he has his own legacy, which I think he does have, but Jordan did so many things prior to LeBron even existing that it would be hard for things to just not look like he's looks up to Jordan. You know? And I think if you talk to LeBron, he would say that. But at the same time, oh shit, Lilith. Lilith is that.
I did it. I'm nervous.
Because?
I won't make it to the platform. Because sometimes my glider doesn't pull out.
That's on you if it don't pull out.
Hey. If they don't pull out, it's not on me.
Is this a cave? That's the only thing. Is this a cave? What is it? I wanted one of these before this.
Woo! My Sheikah slate was authenticated.
Lilith, calm down.
You're telling me?
I'm talking to my game woman.
You tell me to calm down.
My team is strong.
I'm gonna go prepare our first part of our tasty treat.
Going around in circles. Going around. Freaking fly in here. Make sure the doors closed. Let's go. Vulnerable. Another one? She's giving straight game right now, is what she's doing. That's all Lilith does is give game, honestly. I do really wonder like how hard it is to make a game like this, because even though it's hard for me to like the look of the game is extremely straightforward. Not to discount anything graphically or anything like that. I'm not trying to say this is not like a good looking game, but it's very straightforward. You see what you see is going on. I can't move the camera, anything like that. I do wonder the complexity of making this game. How hard is it to make this game? Like, what do you deal with? What are the problems with it? I think making an online only game is always going to be, oh, I'm trapped in this motherfucker. Oh, let's go. What we doing? Yeah, fuck y'all up. Holy smash this nigga. Blow this nigga up. This nigga just disappear? Great. Wounded but not dead. Just teleport the fuck out of here. I don't know. I need more friends on this game. I'm not gonna hold you, because I need to know like how niggas is really moving on this game other than me. Because I got 3 million gold. I got 3 million. I don't have 3 million in real life. Well, that's because I can't save and sell the way I do in this game, unfortunately. I just can't do it. I can't save and sell the same way. And things aren't worth as much in this game as they are in real life. Oh, man. I can't believe... Oh, this is what I wanted to do because I missed this on the way there. I found it, but then I had other shit to do. I had that wolf with me. I had to follow. Yo, that move is fucking crazy. It definitely for sure needs to cool off in this city right now because it is hot as balls. Hot as hell. Hot as hell. That's the better one because hot as balls doesn't really work, right? Like when they say that shit, like what are you talking about? Hot as balls. Blow these niggas up. Blow these niggas up. For real, for real. Oh, word. I didn't even think it was like that, like that. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, let's go. When Adriaka comes back, we will get into another topic. Let me line up the next one. We talked about the LeBron joint. I guess I can get into this one while she's not here because she won't really know about this one. But for people who don't know, the sale went through. The government was trying to hold it off, but Microsoft has officially bought Activision Blizzard. And if you don't know, Activision and Blizzard, even though it's not a ton of games, I'll say this. As far as the games they've made overall and just their entire existence, they've made a ton of games. The games they're still producing at this moment, the games they're really still producing like right now, it's only Call of Duty and then Diablo, World of Warcraft, StarCraft, all the Blizzard games. Activision, for as far as I can tell, Activision has only been making Call of Duty. I don't know any other game, really, big game, notable game that I'm copping day one. And I'm not even doing that with Call of Duty that I'm copping day one. The Diablo is a Blizzard game. And I did cop this day one. But like I said, like, I don't know any other games that Activision is making that I'm like, oh, I need to get this game. Other than Call of Duty, I like Call of Duty. I fuck with Call of Duty. Y'all haven't seen me playing on stream like that because as far as when it comes to me playing it, I'm trash. I doubt you guys want to see me only get like a couple kills a match and get killed a majority of the time. But playing the game, I like playing it. I like first-person shooters. I'm not gonna hold you. I do like first-person shooters. My issue with first-person shooters is I'm not the best at them when it comes to competitively, unfortunately. Either dudes just be using a computer, tricks of the trade, whatever it is. I just don't put enough hours in. Whatever it is, I'm just not as good as the next person in a Call of Duty. But the reason I even talk about that is because Microsoft was successfully able to purchase Activision Blizzard. And the government did try to shut it down because they said, hey, this is, I can't remember what they usually call it. What is it? Hold on. What do they talk about? I'm trying to see what it is when it's called when a company owns too much of the industry. I put market, maybe industry. I guess it would be called a conglomerate. Essentially, it's unfair if Microsoft owns Activision and Blizzard, because they make games that are extremely popular for everybody. But one of the most popular games, pretty much the most popular game that Activision makes, is Call of Duty, and for it to be an Xbox exclusive is a big deal. But because this deal went through, all right, so I'm not gonna hold you. I've been watching a lot of this show called I've been watching a lot of this show called Suits, and it's a lawyer show. It's about like law and shit like that, and these dudes who just deal with law all day. So for me to see that a couple weeks ago the Activision Microsoft deal goes through, no problem, and then today it gets announced, or 2 days ago, a couple days ago, it gets announced that Activision will continue to sell Call of Duty on PlayStation. They worked it out. They have a deal, a binding agreement, and that game will not be leaving PlayStation. It'll still remain cross-platform. That is a big deal. That makes me feel like, all right, behind doors, for them to get this deal to happen, for Microsoft to actually be able to purchase Activision Blizzard, they had to agree that they were going to allow the Call of Duty to be on PlayStation. There's no way they would have let that deal go through. Because at that point, if Microsoft owns them, yeah, you can consider that. This is the top selling game on all platforms, and you're just buying that company. No, that's definitely monopolizing the market. That's exactly what I was looking for. They don't want them to become a monopoly. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything, even though Call of Duty is now exclusive, is still all on all consoles. Microsoft owning them it's right around the corner. I guarantee you, a Call of Duty, unless it's written in a contract or something, there's gonna be some level of there's gonna be a Call of Duty clone that Activision is gonna be tasked to work with and put out, and will be Microsoft exclusive. It will be, 100%. I do wonder though, because does Sony still make laptops? Do Sony still make computers? Sony computers. Oh, what am I about to do to bro? Am I gonna come out? Oh. Holy shit. Because Sony makes the Vio laptops. So technically, with Microsoft being like having these exclusive things with the game, if I bought a Sony laptop, technically would I be playing it on a PlayStation? Even though, because that Sony is running Windows, it's running Windows Gear, it's running Windows, it's running Windows, which is a Microsoft program, but it's a Sony laptop. Am I circumventing it? Am I still playing it on a PlayStation almost? Or am I just I'm probably just forcing. I know I am. But nah, this is a big deal. Microsoft was really able to buy. How about this? The game I'm playing right now, made by Blizzard. Probably one of the biggest releases of this year. And it is only, and if it was only on Xbox and I had to buy an Xbox to buy this, this game might not be on my stream right now. I might not be playing this game, hands down. Just because, not to say I hate Xbox that much, but if I had to shell out money to buy a whole new console to play a specific game that I wanted to, it might be a little hard. That is my issue. Luckily, Starfield, which comes out later on this year, is a ways away. It don't come out till the fall, so I have enough time to really save up to, because I do want to play Starfield. Starfield looks amazing. Can't wait till that game comes out. Starfield? Oh my god, I can't wait till that game comes out. That shit looking sexy. Starfield looking crazy. But that's a game where I have to. That's why I'm not going to hold you. I feel like the deal went through no problem with Bethesda, because even though all their games are all cross-platform, when you think about it, like, search for evidence of Lilith. Search for evidence. I'm not taking any new quests. I'm literally, all I'm looking to do right now, I'm keeping it super straight. All I'm looking to do is finish the main quest. My character's already level 50. All I'm legit looking to really do is there we go. That didn't take long. Oh, did I? The biggest thing with this deal with Bethesda, not Bethesda. The biggest thing with this deal and Call of Duty is I just wonder how long, and Sony, I wonder how long it'll last for. Because if Call of Duty is not on PlayStation, that is a big deal. That is a game changer. If people can't get the next version of Call of Duty on Sony consoles, that is a game changer. If I'm a lawyer arguing that in court, I can say that is reason to say you monopolize the market. You have a game that, as far as I could tell, when they showed the numbers, 60% of PlayStation 5 owners, or I don't know if it's PlayStation 5, I just seen the article, I'll look it up again. 60% of PlayStation owners, current PlayStation owners, are only playing Call of Duty. So if you make that game exclusive, that is monopolizing the market to Microsoft. That is monopolizing the market. So yes, if I'm a lawyer, I'm arguing, no, this needs to be on every, but then at the same time, I don't want this to go to court, none of that shit. So what do? They make a deal behind closed doors. That lawyer shit they be talking in that show, it's called Suits. No promo on here. They ain't pay for this shit. That shit is definitely real. Because who knows how much that deal was for? They probably paid Microsoft Bank, Super Bank, to be able to have Call of Duty still on PlayStation. Because that is a big fucking deal right there. No joke. Big fucking deal. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. All right, let's get to. Yes, smirk these niggas. All right, find the entrance to the weeping. Oh, whoa. I gotta find an entrance. The entrance is somewhere around here. Oh, we already know where that shit's at. We already know where that shit's at. Boo? Shaboop? We already knew where that shit was. I think I might have tried to get over here before and it was blocked or something. Who knows? Oh, is it? Can you open it? This nigga look at a patch like you can open it. Open that shit, dude. Of course, he's got to open it for me while I defend him.
The first level of our snackatizer is complete.
Oh, did you not unmute it and mute it?
I do. So we love spam. We love spam masubies, and on Mondays I like to make our dinner with spam.
The spam was Subi.
Yeah, but I was feeling, I had a little bit of leftover shrimp and I also picked up some chicken. So tonight we are going to have
All of the above is what it's called. It's called an all of the above meal.
We're going to have fried rice, combo fried rice with everything in it.
In the end of the day, when it comes to food, all you really want is something tasty and fulfilling.
At the end of the day, when it comes to food, all you really want is Adriana to make it for you.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. It better work.
I went to Albertsons today, and they didn't have the same ham that I like, so I didn't get any. But our little ham tacos this morning were fire.
I'm not gonna lie. I understand the nodes, what they're telling me they give me in my character. I understand that, but I'm still not 100%. I need 106, 150.
Ooh, that one made me cool.
I need something that'll get my willpower up.
Alright, you sneak.
Oh, okay. Can I just unlock that one when I get the next level? Oh, we'll see. We shall see.
Remember I told you that I have that one client who always cancels, like she'll book, but then she'll cancel last minute, like same day?
Indeed.
I was telling you the other day. Well, today she hit me up to book, and guess what I hit her with?
Nope.
The $50 deposit.
As you should have. You can't be having these clients doing that to you. Clients clients that
Because
people
you know
that
what?
book and cancel.
I see them as my mom because they're like my mom's age or your mom's age. So sometimes moms aren't the best with technology. Like our mom's age, like our moms aren't super, like old ladies, but they're at the age where they use technology, but they don't know about technology.
Right.
They want to know about it.
Right.
And they do their best with what they know, but they don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Nah.
sometimes my mom will be like, I want to sell you money. I don't know how. And I'll have to FaceTime her and have her screen share. Thank God my brother taught her how to screen share.
My dad's main form of communication is still email. This nigga has a whole cell phone.
No, he's not.
Intelligent chat within his message.
He
And his main form of communication
and his main form
is
of
still
music
email.
is via USB port. So he has USB port MP3 players where he has all his music.
100%. He's
And
still
CDs.
using
Your dad's CDs were fire. The ones
most
you
of his
had
music
sucked.
my dad consumes still be on his iPod Nanos. Anyone who sold an iPod Nano off eBay within the last 6 months,
Your dad bought
if it was shipped to Boston, Massachusetts, you probably sold it to my dad.
Wait, side note. So, did you guys talk about the strike yet?
No. I haven't talked
Oh
about
my
that
God! Today.
yet. The strike.
I heard
I don't know. We
worst
can hold
of
up on that. We can hold up on that. We can hold up on
Huh?
that. We can hold up on that till later.
Later?
Yeah, we can hold up on that till later.
Man, I really want to talk about it because today news came out about what I was asking you, what you thought about residual income, and it's
You know what? All right,
crazy.
fine, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna broach the topic now because if you're not aware, the actors have joined the writers in the strike
In the
that
ball sag.
just in general, the entertainment sag that's going on right now, the strike that's going on. The actors have joined the writers. So now not only are the writers on strike, and they've been on strike since May 2nd or 4th or something is when they first went on strike. The actors now are on strike. So, and when you think about that, just so you guys understand the whole shebang of bong, all that.
Bang bang.
Aside from the actors, aside from the writers, the actors being on strike, no movies, no late night shows,
No, nothing.
no, they can't do podcasts. They can't do any events. That's including Comic-Cons. There's no actor who's on SAG showing up to Comic-Con this year. You know how big of a deal it is? Not only, granted, the actors, they make money from doing signatures. Just in general, that is a reason to show up to these events, is because your favorite actor behind that show is there. And you can get his autograph. You can get a photo with them. You can show them your cosplay, whatever it is. Like that, when I heard that, the podcast and that they can't show up to no events. What's the super cool artsy film festival that happens every year? Film
I forgot what it's called, but it's in Nice, right?
film festival. Top indie film festivals. Pretty much none of the film festivals they can show up to.
Paris.
Pretty much none of the film festivals they can show up to. They can't show up to any of the film festivals, all the super artsy ones. I can't think of the freaking name to it right now. But Sundance. No actors can show up to Sundance. The Oppenheimer movie, Adriaka wants to see this movie. I'm a little mixed on it. I'm a little hot and cold on it. But regardless, they walked out in the middle because the strike started in the middle of that movie. They walked out on the red carpet of that movie. Like, this strike is a big deal. Granted, you might not have felt it yet because most of y'all people don't watch live TV anymore. Y'all watch streaming. So most of y'all people don't watch actual live TV who might be dealing with what you're dealing with right now, watching me. Y'all might not even watch live TV. But for the people who do, they feeling it. Apparently, the only people who actually aren't even affected by the strike,
Newscasters.
no, not even just newscasters, is the soap operas. Soap opera people who do soap operas aren't a part of the Actors Guild because they actually.
Are they just freelance?
Well, technically, they're like almost like contractors. They miss out.
Oh, they're independent. They're independent.
They miss out on a lot of things that the SAG actors get.
Right, like base
But
salaries and.
apparently, if you are on a soap opera, you work nonstop. Your vacation is when your character's dead or
Or when the show's on hiatus.
which is never. No, soap operas are all soap operas.
What
I didn't realize
other
this.
soap operas that are still showing? Like,
All our children are still on.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the soap operas that you grew up with that your mom watched.
Well, my mom didn't watch that.
My mom didn't watch them either, but I remember them being on those
But, like,
channels
the neighbor's
during the
mom
day.
watched it.
I just remember them being on the
Neighbor's
channel.
grandma.
I just remember them being on the channel those at the time, those days. So yes, if you watch any of those soap operas, I mean, I know none of y'all do, but soap opera people are the only ones who aren't affected by the strike. Everyone else, all the movies that got put on hold is fucking crazy. It's insane.
I'm just gonna
I'ma
say
just-
it. I'm so glad Avatar came out before this.
A lot of stuff did get. I do
I'm
wonder.
glad that the
I do
Spider-Man
wonder, just
movie
in
came out
general,
before
if
the
stuff got
strike.
rushed, if stuff got worked on and put out faster because of this writers and actors strike that was going to happen. I wonder if directors, producers, all that were like, "Yo, we got to get this shit done and put the fuck out because
Well, yeah, they're the
this
ones
strike
that
is
make the most
happening."
money. So after they put out a project, I'm sure they're fine for a little bit, you know?
But realistically, someone's got to take the L here. Who's gonna take the L? In the end of the day, and you'll hear this opinion. Sometimes I might change my opinion by the time I talk about a topic on Monday, and then I get to the podcast on Wednesday, and we bring up the same topic. I might change my ideas because I get more information, because I just have time to think about it. But in the end of the day, who's gonna hold the L for this? Because
I feel like
these people deserve more money. I can't argue that. That is extremely true.
Yeah.
The people who make the movies don't want to be the ones that pay it. The people who charge the consumer, they don't want to be the ones that, they don't want to charge. You think Netflix wants to charge us $40 a month for Netflix? They're not, because realistically, I think that's what it, as far as I can tell, that's what it would take. As far as I can tell.
The problem is residual income.
Me and Adriaka did the math on just in general. We were super basic with it because it said on the internet how many people are subscribed to Netflix.
Yeah,
So we just did it super basic and said that amount times
divided by
times
all workers.
that many people divide times $15 a month. Even though $15 a month, I think is like one of the lowest you can pay. But I'm just average, just on average. Let's just say everyone is paying.
$20.
Let's just say everyone's paying $15 a month. Hold on,
Say 20.
Netflix. So
That way we cover the people that are paying the larger one and the lower
Subscription.
one.
all right, so you got your calculator out to do this math?
I got you right now. Hold on.
It's because they say 232.5 million. So let's just say
Hold on.
let's just say 200.
230.
Let's just round up. We can round up. Let's just say
235.
just say as I say 235
million.
million.
Times, let's say $20.
Let's sell it. Let's actually, for this, we rounded up for the people. Let's round down.
Okay, let's do 15.
Let's say let's do $15. $15.
$15. This is 1 month.
That's 1 month.
That's $300.525 billion. Sorry, $1 trillion.
Trillion. They're getting the trillions.
Times 12 would be 4.23 $100 trillion a year.
That is a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. That is a lot of money.
However, there's a lot of employees and expenses.
I'll say this. Adriaka. Without even bringing in all of Netflix's expenses, I'm not gonna hold you.
Contracts for
Without even actually mentioning and breaking down specifically Netflix's specific expenses, to me personally, that still doesn't even sound like a lot.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't sound like a lot because I don't think
For the
it's a
dude who
lot.
owns Netflix, for the top tier dude,
And I just feel like the person who owns Netflix should be super fucking rich. Netflix is such a great idea, and
Netflix is an amazing idea.
Good fucking job.
Prior to Netflix even going digital and streaming, Netflix was a great idea. I think Netflix was bound to.
Netflix has like a red box.
Netflix was bound. Netflix was the first one out of everybody. Netflix was the first one. Don't get it twisted. Netflix was the OG.
Oh yeah, I for some reason I was thinking.
Netflix
red
was
box.
that dude. Netflix was them. They the first ones. Prior to streaming, Netflix was them. And for them to be making that much off of streaming, I do wonder who's going to take the L. Because realistically, from the perception-wise, because, I always say this, for the average person, reality, what they see is perception.
Yeah.
What they see is, perception is reality. That's what I meant to say. For most people, what they actually see is reality, even though it might not be. So even though, like we said, we just went over how much Netflix makes, on average, how much Netflix is making. Even though we went over those numbers and said, hey, that still don't even sound like enough for how much Netflix has to do. Not even going into the details of breaking down how much Netflix deserves.
And as the cost of doing business.
Now, if you were to see that Netflix started charging everyone, let's say Netflix, to hit that number where they could pay everyone what they want to pay and all that shit. Let's say Netflix had to charge realistically like 25 a month.
If it was $25,
Let me just be cool
I would
and say
yes.
20. Let me just be cool.
Because they already have a plan that's nice.
No. But I don't know. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know anyone who's paying $20
We
a
have
month.
it.
Who?
My mom and I.
Yeah, because y'all share it.
Because we share it and we have 3 TVs.
So
on
that-
our house,
that-
on an iPad and both of our cell phones. So
That I didn't even know about because I figured y'all didn't because y'all actually live together.
yeah, but we're not always on the same Wi-Fi.
No. That's once again, I didn't think about that because I just figured y'all live together. I didn't know it goes that deep that they get into that big of a problem. But all right, so then let's say 20 to 25 a month. I don't think the average person. One, I think it'll be hard. It definitely will be hard. Some adjusting for sure to give up $20 a month. But I think it's feasible. If your reasoning in the end of the day, because I don't think this has ever been the reasoning for most companies. Our reasoning is so that in the end the creator, the person who made what you're watching gets paid more. That's a call that I would love to see made on some companies we have. Hey, we're going to charge you $5 more for all your content to make sure that the creator of this content actually gets paid more. That'd be super interesting to see.
I would be okay with that.
I feel like the average person would be as well, personally. I do feel like the average person would be.
Considering how much TV my mom watches and how many different shows, she likes to watch shows from all over the world.
How much shit I watch?
She loves European
How much stuff I watch?
stuff. She loves like
How much stuff I watch?
Colombian
It would be really hard for me to argue that.
shows. You watch a lot of shows.
I watch so much stuff,
Really?
but that's the thing. The way I watch it now is so different. You know, I don't. I grew up watching stuff live and having to catch it, and when does it come on? Now it's like so on demand that there has to be a premium with it. There has to be a premium with it. Unfortunately, there has to be.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see what's going on.
Come on. Yeah, man. The streaming war. Someone's going to have to take that L. Someone's gonna have to cough up the money because without the actors, without the actors, without the writers, nothing's going to continue. For sure. That is 100% a fact. Nothing will continue. People can only watch so much reality TV and fucking game shows and all that shit. If you look at the schedule for the upcoming stuff, that's all that's on the schedule for fall is reality shows and game shows. It's insane. Blow these niggas up. Here we go.
I've never played it on such a big TV.
Oh yeah?
Cause how big is my TV?
Same size as my bedroom TV. 42-ish.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. How do I get them?
This is 70-inch.
Yeah, the one in my living room is really big. I remember I got it for my dad. For Christmas. I don't make it home.
We rock with the actors. Shout out to them if they're able to actually be successful on the strike. I do wonder like if what would happen
the
if
writers, we also fuck with the writers.
with the actors and the writer. Yes, we do.
With all the artists.
And as far as I could tell, the actors weren't even really getting shafted the same way. They weren't even getting fucked the same way. But they can see what's going on with the writers, and they're like, "Yo, if y'all could do that with the writers." There was one thing I seen where like, as an actor or an extra, because apparently with extras, that's really your way into movies. You start out as an extra, and then eventually you move your way up into doing films and shit like that. And I do wonder if so there was one thing where they're saying like for extras in the background, because your profile gets scanned in a lot of times and you get used digitally. is once they scan you in, they have you for the eternity. Essentially, they were saying like once they scan you in once and they have you.
Wait, I didn't even tell you what I saw today on the internet.
What?
Oh my god!
What did you see?
I'm kind of upset. Today I read that it came up that they are now requesting, speaking of extras, to just have the extras film once and then purchase their likeness forever.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you don't need to.
And that's crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. Because in the as an extra, like I think it was I think this technique was used in like the new Indiana Jones movie and shit, where essentially they scan you in and then they're able to
just
manipulate it on, you know, using the tech and getting your body in the background. So because you're the background, so you're not a main focus. So the only way someone would really know there's an issue with what's going on with your body or face is if they focus in on you. And if someone's watching an action movie and there's a car chase happening at 100 miles an hour, no one's really going to be paying attention to an extra in the background who's sitting at a table at a restaurant and the car just happens to drive through the rest. You know what I'm saying? Done some crazy Fast and the Furious shit. They're not paying attention to the extra in the background because, you know, it's moving at such a fast pace, but they still need a face for it. So they scan you in and put your face on that body. And what they were saying is that essentially when they scan you in, they have the use of your face for eternity.
Yeah, they just want to purchase your likeness once so that they don't have to.
So that literally ends all extra work.
Yeah,
you are an extra once, and then you were an extra forever for that movie company.
So you will no longer have the opportunity.
They're really trying to dead y'all motherfuckers out here. So I definitely respect the strike. I just wonder if
what they're gonna come to.
I do wonder what actually, because once again, they want money. In the end of the day, they want to get paid what they deserve. So with that, who is going to take that L? Who's coughing up the check? Because that's really what it comes down to. Someone's got to be coughing up the bread for that. And the thing is that everyone's getting at, I think a lot of people have been getting at the movie producers and things of that nature and how much they make and things of that nature right now, mainly because they make crazy bread. But if you think about it, they've been making crazy bread. This is nothing new. It's just everyone else was also making crazy bread at the same time. And now that the game has changed as far as how to make the money, they're trying to figure it out, and the only people who are really going to make the bread is the fucking creators of the shit, the producers and all that shit, the funders, the people who fund it.
The people, do you think that the people funding it are the people with the ideas also?
In the end of the day, the people who are funding it are going to always argue, hey, you're coming to me with this idea, you want to make this movie. All right, cool. When this movie gets made, I'm going to eat the most off of it because I funded it. I could give a fuck what you say. If I'm an investor, that's essentially what I'm thinking.
And if it's my idea,
if it's your idea, fine, take it. The dude who made
aside from the writer, because I feel like there's somebody who comes up with it, and then there's like people who write for it, you know.
That what you're saying is fair, but I'm telling you, as me thinking, just how I'm thinking, if I had the money to put something out, and someone's coming to me asking me for money to put this movie out, I'm going to eat first off of this.
Absolutely.
We will all eat fairly off of it, but I will be the first to take my cut. I'm sorry. That's how it's gonna go. So with streaming, it seems like the cut has been just like torn to shreds with streaming now, the way streaming is. But in the end of the day, I'm just like, it's just I do wonder how it's going to end. Ooh. Find and destroy the risen remains. Okay, I'm on it. There we go. Yeah, might as well just walk around. Clean up house, right? That's what you gotta do.
I knew it. I knew my bow would break.
There we go. Does anyone have as much trouble picking up shit with me with the fucking X button? That shit is not annoying. Shit is crazy annoying. Yeah, dog. Yeah. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna get into a new topic very soon. Just want to get some. progressing smoothly. I don't know why I did that. Not gonna lie, this is probably stuff I should have all done earlier on. But I just have an issue with wanting to discover the map at all times. I'm always like a map discoverer when I can with games. I'm trying to go to the other parts of the map before I need a whole map and know every. I like open world games that let me go wherever I want. That's why I fuck with Zelda so heavy. I love open world games that just like. That's why I had to tell Adriaka like how to play Zelda, because she started the game and just was going everywhere, and I'm like, no, you gotta actually do the quest, follow the dots that are on the screen, because you can just walk around Zelda's map and never beat the actual game. She's actually playing the storyline now. But I love games like that though at the same time. And Diablo's definitely very much in that vein. Like before I even started doing I took on all these quests and I just started walking around and was not even doing any of these fucking quests.
I love this weapon. This is my favorite weapon. Where the fuck do I put this ball?
Let's do it. Oh, bye. See, that's the thing. I'm really wondering if I should bring back, because with the soul thing, it's literally like something I can use way more often. And I just would use it way more often. You sure? Who is talking? Whenever there's like the joint right outside the gate, you know you about to fight a boss type shit. Oh man. What the fuck? Was there more of these?
Yeah, they're in the fridge. No. Oh, I get it. I know exactly. I get it.
Okay. You have.
Oh! Wait, did I die? No. This is terrible.
Oh, okay. So that wasn't even. That was definitely was not what I thought it was gonna be. Oh, okay. No, it is. Oh, okay. Oh no, 100% it is exactly what I thought it was gonna be. Oh yeah. Clearly beat some sort of boss of some level. 6. There we go. The stronger prevails.
Let him know. Let him know.
How to break them.
I hope that you go to this motion.
I'm going to. I'm just doing something very important. I don't think you're. Oh, okay. What you're doing is extremely important as well. I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm also doing something extremely
You got a new
important.
seas red. What's that?
Red.
You was just talking some during some bullshit. And I know my listeners, if you want to see the real like,
We're doing some important shit over here.
what?
You.
Me?
You.
Oh,
You.
oh, cause I'm
You.
wearing cause I'm wearing around with this.
Soldier
The
boy,
soldier
tell
shirt.
him.
Oh, hold on. I'll do it like this.
Hey, you.
Hold on.
Oh, shit, balls.
Speak with Yoren. Where's Yoren at? Get these fools out of here. I should just walk there, right? I don't come over with me. At least till I get to the full joint. Alright, let's knock out another fucking topic. I'm not gonna hold you guys. Alright, so I guess it's a thing every year. There's a bunch of you have your let's break it down. You have your you have your festivals, and then you have your live shows.
You see me?
What?
You see me out here?
Oh, okay.
Activating the
I see. So you have your festivals where you can see a bunch of motherfuckers for a little bit of time, or you have your live shows where you can get a little more intimate with the artists that you really like, right?
Or you have Drake for 1,200.
No, that's still your live show. That's what I'm saying. So you have your festivals where because you can see Drake at a festival maybe. I'm sure there might be a festival coming up in the next year or so that you can see Drake at. But he's only, remember, a festival, you might get Drake for an hour and a half. You know, whereas if you go to a live show of Drake, if you go to Drake, him in concert, you might get him for two hours.
By the way, if you haven't seen Drake and you're not a Drake fan, I wasn't a Drake fan either.
It would be interesting to see Drake because I seen Drake too early. I'm not gonna hold you. I seen Drake way too early in his career.
I saw him at Coachella live and it changed my life.
I saw him in college. I saw him at a college show. That was like a $5 show. And
at
he
what
was
college?
Northeastern.
In Boston?
In Boston. And he was doing and it was the Nothing Was the Same tour. And if anyone who's a Drake fan knows, that's his first project. And at that time, I wasn't convinced. I was low-key a hater of Drake. Because I was like, what is this? I was like, what is this music? What is this vibe? Yeah, I was like, what is this singing, rapping nigga who can't even sing that good? This nigga couldn't even sing that good. Because I love R&B. I love some R&B.
I love R&B too.
But I love it. I love it from the voice gotta be immaculate.
Do you remember "Fuck It, I'm On One" with Lil Wayne?
Fuck it, I'm on one.
Yeah, that was such a.
See, here's the thing, Drake, and I'm glad he figured this out. Yes, he can sing to a degree, but he can't sing. Yeah. He can sing. He can hit them a note.
But he don't sing like that.
But he don't sing, but and that's my issue. That's and most songs I dislike of Drake, either rapping wise, I don't like his pocket or flow or whatever, or if he's singing, I don't like him singing the whole. Most songs where it's all of Drake singing, I don't like. I'm not gonna hold you. But anyways, I started this conversation because, all right, so you have your live shows where you just get to see the artist, get to be more intimate with the artist. We went to see Chris Brown and Lil Baby last year. That shit was hard. That was a good show. And it's crazy that Lil Baby's underselling tickets. But then I looked at the lineup of the Lil Baby show and I could understand why he was underselling tickets. If you look at the Lil Baby show, it was like a bunch of other artists that were just, I don't think his fit. I don't remember exactly all the artists, but you'd have to go look it up. But I just think if you're going to see Lil Baby,
you want to see Lil Baby.
But no, the artists that you see before him
Also make you want to see Lil Baby.
yes, and these artists didn't necessarily fit, I think, Lil Baby's vibe. I don't remember all of them, but when I looked at the list, I was like, this is a weird ass show. Like, who the fuck is showing up to the show? Because essentially, whoever would be showing up to the show would be going for this specific artist and not just Lil Baby. So with that, once again, I bring this up because you have your live shows and then you have your festivals, right? And with the live shows, a bunch happen every year. And every year I've noticed the price on them has gotten more and more expensive. Like 100%. The price on them has gotten incredibly expensive. I mean, look at not Cardi B. I keep saying Cardi B. Beyonce. What's her name? Fucking Taylor Swift. Drake. Bad Bunny. Who else was crazy last year? The Weeknd.
Oh my God, Bad Bunny and The Weeknd was crazy.
These artists are getting more and more expensive to see live. You can't just be a regular. Back in the day, you just had to show up on time to get a ticket in line, wait in line and get a ticket. Nowadays,
I remember going back in the days
you gotta spend a lot of money to get a ticket and go to a show nowadays. It is crazy. It is insane.
I remember that there was a physical ticket master inside of Macy's. So
that you used to be able to show up to.
Macy's and stand in line for Ticketmaster.
And get the ticket for retail. Mm-hmm. You just had to be the first person in line.
That's right.
And even then, I noticed eventually it was getting harder. Then you legit had to show up on time or early to get a ticket for some stuff back home in Boston.
Real quick, you see me?
Okay. I see you. It looks like you know what you're doing. I'm not going to hold you. It looks like you know what you're doing.
Do you want to play a quick side game / bet?
Of what?
Of rock, paper, scissors?
That you know what you're doing?
No, I bet you that you will go get us drinks.
What was that? Oh, no, I'm going to go get this drink now that I got to a camp. I'm already on it. No need.
Roger that.
I just finished a task. You know, in these games, you feel like almost like a task rabbit. That's essentially what it is.
It's so satisfying to finish a task.
It is. It is. I understand what it is to get your food delivered. When you deliver the food, when I be doing these games, like for my task rabbit niggas out there. But
I don't know about that, but
But, so you have to pick your show nowadays because these shows are so expensive. So the show that I am looking forward to, that I've been, because me and Adriaka have been talking about going to shows and stuff like that. The show I am looking to go to this year, once I seen this dude was going on tour. We had tried to see this motherfucker a year ago, and the show got shut down because people didn't know how to behave. And on top of that, like, just in general, every time I've even tried to watch it live stream, something happened where it got delayed or shut down because people do not know how to behave when this motherfucker performs. I missed it when he actually went on the tour for this album, the specific tour for this album. He is going on tour again, but hasn't put out any new music, so I do wonder what is going on, what is happening, if he'll put out maybe a mixtape, something. I'm hoping. But it does look like something more or less to promote the artists that are under his label, because it's not just him on tour. But I am trying to go to this Playboy Carti tour. I am. What is the tour called? The antagonist tour. What is an antagonist?
Antagonist is somebody who is a bully.
Let's
Somebody
see.
who antagonizes you is a fucking bully. Somebody
Antagonist, a person who actively opposes or is hostile to someone or something, an adversary. That's what an antagonist is.
Yeah, but it's a bully. Somebody who's bullying you, like.
Oh, I'm not gonna hold you.
And somebody when they're antagonizing you during a fight means that they're like throwing low blows.
So let's
to,
see.
like,
Cryptoarena.com. Find tickets.
Or the antagonist is somebody who starts the fight.
It's actually not bad. Tickets aren't crazy
For what?
for the antagonist tour.
For who?
Carti.
Damn, how much is it?
So for honestly me personally, if I go to see Carti, realistically, I'm gonna want to be
In the pit.
in the pit. Those
We're wearing
tickets
our
are
dogs.
like almost $400.
We're wearing our dogs. We are not playing at that.
Yeah, nah. I want to be in a pit. I want to knock some nigga out.
For real.
Like for real.
For real.
If you don't know, hold on,
I
let me
wear
see
my
if I can
hair
find it.
braided down to my head so it can't get pulled.
Hold on, I want to find this video. Hold on, let's see if I can find it.
Hold up.
I'm trying to be in a pit. Oh, there we go. Oh, I found it.
Are we going to the Carti concert? When is it?
This is gonna be me in the fucking pit.
When is the date of the? Oh,
Hold on 2 seconds. Hold on real quick. Hold on, pause it. Hold on 2 seconds. The date is, I think, hold on. So the date for the tour is Wednesday, September 20th, right?
will we be back from Mexico? That's gonna be you. In
Hold
the
on.
13.
You wanna
You're number 13.
Yeah, I wanna see. Oh shit, I didn't even add it.
I'm gonna wear mouth guard.
I would suggest it. I don't even know honestly if I can have you here with me, and if I'm gonna be in the pit like this.
I've been in the pit. I went to the Travis Scott. What's it called? I wish you were here. What's it called? Astro World. I went to Astro World and I was in the pit.
Oh yeah.
I was in the front. I touched his hand. I have a video of it, but it's really fucked up. But it was crazy. I wore my Timbs because my Timbs are steel-toed.
Yeah.
So my toes were safe. And for the Carti show, I will probably wear my Dr. Martens because they are steel-toed and I don't want to crush my toes.
Damn, man.
So you better wear your steel-toed shoes also.
I'll just wear my rigs.
Are the Ricks steel-toed?
The tip is pretty hard. It's like
No,
definitely.
you
like,
need steel-toed shoes for a pit. Definitely. If not, you're going to get stepped on. Stampeded.
Damn. I guess I can't get it. I wanted to display it, but I wanted to show y'all fools. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I should figure it out. Yeah, last time. Before I started streaming, I didn't even figure it out. Oh, let me get me back here. There you go. So definitely the Carti show. I am looking forward to the Carti show. Is what because you got Drake. You have who else is on tour this year? Drake, Beyonce, Taylor Swift. I think Don Toliver. But yeah, the Carti antagonist tour, and it's late. So yeah. So what do you say? What was that date?
I feel like we'll definitely. You said September 21.
September 20th. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll have time because we come back from our trip on the 16th.
That is gonna be litty. The LA show too.
Should we go in a different city?
I don't know.
What are the tour dates? It might be more fun to go in a different city.
Let's see. Let's see the tour dates. Let's see. Well, if you're thinking about after, let's say after LA, before LA, we have Utah, Las Vegas. Before
I wanna go to
LA.
Las Vegas.
That's September 9th, though.
Oh, we're not in town.
September 12th. So September 20th is when he hits LA. So let's after September 20th, we got the 26th. Oh no. We got Houston, Dallas, Minneapolis, Chicago, Detroit, Columbus, Philly, Boston in October. That actually might be lit.
I would be down to go to Boston in October anyways.
It's way more expensive in Boston.
Really? How much is it in Boston?
It's crazy how much more expensive it is in Boston. I don't know if that says something based off of how much of a Carti fan I am, but it is way more. I don't. Oh, let me see. Hold on. TD Garden. Capacity. Ah, see, the TD Garden capacity is the capacity is not even that much crazier. Yeah, the capacity is pretty much the same, but the price in Boston is at least $100 more. That's fucking crazy. I don't know. I guess Carti got a big fan base in Boston.
Maybe Boston is just more expensive to travel to.
You said to travel to?
Yeah, like to be in Boston, maybe it's more expensive to like have a concert in Boston.
That might be the case. I can't
It
argue
might be
that.
more limited. The space might be more limited.
Alright, I told her I'd get us more drinks. I'm gonna go get us more drinks. It's game night, guys. And the session so far, we've been going in right now. It's about, we're only about an hour. It's almost, my bad. We're 2 hours in right now. We'll go grab us some more. And then we'll get into some more topics.
Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. It's so annoying.
Oh yeah, let me go to oh, there it goes. Oh, did they just start giving this outlets? Because
What?
I leveled up so much.
Huh?
They must have. Don't
Should
tell
we
me.
get into another topic?
God damn. Luckily, I ain't done shit. Hold on. Luckily, I ain't.
It feels like the summer night breeze is in full effect. Do you feel that?
Oh, for sure. It definitely is.
That's lovely.
They whatever this form of currency is, they started giving it out so much less. Let's see, cap. While you have a barrier active, there's a 10% chance to ignore incoming direct damage from distant air. Compare each time that bonus storm damage. And it ain't worth it. Ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Do you get to make anything stronger than? Run it up, run it up. Let's go. Oh. I feel like now that I've discovered most of the map, if I run through the quest at this point, it should bring me through most of the actual game. So with that, let's get into it. So we talked about the Playboy Carti show. That's pretty much what I want to go see this year as far as live shows. Because live shows are so expensive, you do have to be a little more selective.
Do you prefer Playboy Carti to Drake?
Yeah.
How much are the LA tickets?
The LA tickets are like on the floor like $3, but I feel like realistically we can pay for like seat and maneuver our way down to the floor.
We can ask our homie.
Yeah, exactly. Realistically, when it comes to it, I don't think there's in that regard the movement and getting down to the show would be that much more or that far off from what I'm seeing for like the seats around there, because the seats around the floor seats are like under 100. That's what I'm saying. It's like literally double the price in Boston. It's crazy how expensive it is in Boston. That's why I was.
Or is Carti gonna be in San Francisco?
He probably is. I'm sure he's doing.
I honestly don't like the Bay Area, but I would go to the Bay Area.
I don't see why you don't.
Do a little concert like that, you know?
That don't make no sense.
What?
The Bay Area is litty.
Is it elite?
Is litty. Is litty.
It's litty. It's not elite, but it's litty.
Sacramento.
Right.
Sacramento, September 15th. San Francisco, September 16th. San Diego, September 17th.
I think our best bet is in LA. You said the 19th?
Yeah.
That's us right there, I'm not gonna lie.
The 20th.
Yeah, the 20th, that's us.
Oh, hold on. So then it was just different on a different website. You know what it is the website I was using is more expensive.
I'll be right back.
I'm spelling on myself. Please don't do that. Okay. Oh, it was just the website I was using. That website, what the yo? That's wild. That is insane. The same seats that I'm looking at are legit double the, almost quadruple the price. For a ticket, this ticket is $169 on Ticketmaster. Hold on. This is where. Let's see. Hold on, let's go back. This is crazy. And I'm not going to even say the other site I'm looking at. I'm just looking at another site. And that's fucking crazy. Gold, Sacramento, San Francisco, Chase Arena. Alright, just for the floor. For the floor is 409, 581. Standing room only for the floor off of Ticketmaster. On this other website, it is $265. That is crazy that a site is doing that. How do they make profit? They must. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty insane. Alright, so I had an issue with the Boston site. Let's see. We looked at Boston tickets and they were crazy. And it was all the way in October. Show more. Let's see, October. Seventh. Floor seats. $311. $481. Damn. Oh shit! I didn't even close that. $481. $481. That is crazy. And remember, this is standing only. That is insane. That's crazy. That is insane that they get away with that shit. Ticketmaster. Well, that anyone gets away with it. Why can't I show up and buy them tickets for what is retail for those tickets? What is retail for a ticket? There's no way that's retail. That is all resale. It was the site I was using. Look at the site difference.
Look at the site difference. Can it see this one?
It don't matter. Let me play it.
What do you mean?
Look at this. Look at the site difference.
Look at this site difference. You're not gonna say anything about the site difference?
What do you want to? I don't know which one. I'm not gonna say anything on camera. No. But is for even though it's still super expensive in Boston, from this site is $311. From this site is $481.
Does the other site include taxes and fees?
Let's see. Let's see. That's a good question. I don't have the patience for that. I'll find out and let you guys know later. I'm not going to hold you. I definitely don't have the patience for that shit. Damn, I'm late. I'm too late. I'm too late. Another way. Hold on. Before I start doing this. Alright. Where am I? The stream. 213. So please, ladies and gentlemen, please, and I don't even want to come at just Apple. I'm saying this for all tech enthusiasts and technology makers. What are y'all guys doing with the repetitive release every year? Hey, what's up? What's going on?
How are you?
I'm good.
How are you doing in your game is what I meant.
I'm not.
Are you kicking ass?
I am.
You sure?
I am. I believe I am. I believe I am. How are you doing?
I'm kicking ass.
What are you doing over there?
Over there?
Yeah.
I am currently working on my shrimp fried rice.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, so I just started frying up my chicken and my Spam. The chicken's been on probably for like about 6 minutes, and the Spam's probably been on for 2. I want to get a nice brown crisp on it, so I'm going to let it crisp up for another maybe 4 minutes.
You heard that, ladies and gentlemen? That's the recipe right there. She just gave up the secret sauce.
It's okay. Nobody knows the seasonings. And after this, I'm going to add...
Her special seasoning?
No. The seasoning's
it's
already
just adobo.
on, so I'm not
just
disclosing
adobo.
the seasoning
It's just adobo.
or the sauces that
adobo.
I use, liquid and dry seasoning. I will say it includes fish sauce and oyster sauce. You cannot get umami flavor without oyster.
It's just
and
adobo,
fish
ladies
sauce.
and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just adobo.
So if you don't have those, you're not umami.
She's just making shit up. It's just adobo.
I mommy umami. Up next, I'm going to be frying up my shrimp in there. And then I have a garlic butter that I'm going to use to fry up the veggies and the egg to get my fried rice going.
Oh, word?
Yeah. I'm doing it like that.
I'm not going to lie. You sound like you know what you're doing.
I'm going to be completely honest. I watched about 7 TikToks today on how to very quickly make fried rice. But, you know, my mom always makes chow mein and fried rice, so she's not off. She was just missing...
Those TikToks definitely make it seem like everyone can do it. Like, it's dumb easy. They make it seem like it's no problem.
I'm not going to lie. Like, if you already have the skill and you have the knowledge to make the roux and the garlic butter, you have the umami ingredients, it's much easier. I will say. I'll be back.
They trying to hold, so I gotta get their one normal node. Alright, I'll wait. Okay, all right. So before she came in here and disturbed me with her food sex talk, because that's really what it was. She was talking sexy food talk to me. Um, I was talking about Apple releasing something new every single year, and not just Apple, but they're the biggest perpetrators of it. As far as every year, not they feel the need to, because it's not like you guys ask for it at this point, but they have to put out a new iPhone every year, have to put out a new MacBook every year, have to put a new iPad out every year, or at least it feels like it. Even if it's not every year, they are releasing new items every year, which I'm sure because they are a thriving company, they have to. But the stuff they're putting out, which is why I think they moved into this weird ass 3D vision goggle space that Facebook feels the need to be in. Why they even made that shit, but Apple, I feel like just in general, because I'm seeing news essentially. The reason I even brought this up was because I'm seeing news of Apple putting out new MacBooks this year, and I feel like they just put out MacBooks last year. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe they didn't, but upgrading or updating MacBooks with newer chips, I think is probably a process that I'm not gonna say I 100% understand. So this is just my opinion, but the innovation that is happening now, I do want to see, because I watch a ton of reviews. I watch mad reviews on the shit. I watch reviews on shit, so much shit that I don't buy. And the stuff that they're even talking about in the reviews, I just be like, yo, it seems like the upgrades are so minor now. The speed boost, and for it to really matter, you have to be using it at such a high level, in such a high tier, that it's just like, all right, what are we doing here, ladies and gentlemen? It's worth this much more. You're spending, I don't know, it's just weird to me. It is weird. I just, maybe because I am maybe I'm looking for that next big insane upgrade. What is it? What is it that even the creators of this technology are looking for that hasn't been done yet? Is it for chips to be stronger and smaller? Like, what is it they're even looking for from a creative aspect? What do they need better? Is it more processing power? Like, because I am excited to see what the future will look like, but don't just tell me the next thing is for you to install a computer in my hand for me to talk to, or a chip in my head. Like, nah, that's not. I'm just not gonna just sit here and believe like that's what it is. Nah, like, really, what is it that the creators need to make that next wave of shit? Because Apple's Vision Pro, I think, is cool, but I would have preferred, honestly, for me, I would have preferred to see Apple take on folding technology before they took on the 3D space. The folding technology, to me personally, is crazier, just in general. That shit is insane. The folding screen and all the things you can do with a bending screen, to me personally, is a little crazier. And Apple, even if they're not super crazy innovative, one thing they always bring to the table when it comes to tackling a new space, and you see it with the Vision Pro. That's why I don't hate the Vision Pro, but it's just like, bro, that's just not it. People ain't trying to fucking VR is cool, but niggas ain't VR didn't hit the way people expected it to, and I think Zuck has to accept that, and most people in the world who fuck with VR and are backing it financially have to accept that. Like, yo, VR is not it, people. People don't want to have to. The only way VR becomes it is if the level of me entering that space is putting on some glasses, some Oakley shades. Until then, like, I'm not fully bought. That's just the average consumer. Once again, me personally, I do fuck with VR. I do respect what VR is doing and trying to do. But yeah, I wish Apple honestly took on the folding space. The folding space would have been so cool for Apple to see Apple's twist. Because even look at what Apple did with the VR space and how they took on it. There's no controller, all that shit. I like what they did with it, but at the end of the day, like, I'm not buying no 3,500. No, if it was a phone that I can use every day, then you got customers, Apple. You got people who are using your shit. You got people who want to flex with it, who want to show out with it, who want to be seen with it. That's what you kind of work on top of all the quality and all that shit that I know y'all put out. So if y'all did like a folding iPhone type shit, that would have been insane. That's really what I think the next level of tech is like folding compact technology. Going back to small shit, expanding it, all that shit. To be imprisoned in a Soul Stone saw is horrible. That sounds horrible, to be contained in the Soul Stone. Sounds like the worst shit ever. Nah, for real though. Apple, guys, get it together. What are y'all doing? Y'all releasing new phones every year. Y'all doing a VR headset. Get it together, bro. I think the best approach was to do the 0.5 of the phone every year. Honestly. Granted, that might serve a lot of e-waste, so that's why they probably got away from doing it. But the 0.5 incremental release, I think, was the best bet. That was realistically the best way to release the phone. But I can see that creating a lot of e-waste, honestly. Most people were probably waiting for the next big upgrade. So then give them every 2 years. Who's going to be the first company that does that? Moves to the every 2-year release. You get a new phone from me. Is that not financially, fiscally responsible? Then you have to have like the other items that you create on the off year. The other item you create on the off year to continue to drive profits, essentially. And this is not a business live stream, but that's what it sounds like you would do, realistically. What do I know? See, now I'm mad that I don't have this additional screen up, so I can't go over these other topics with you because some of them are crazy visual. Like those fucking new Adidas that dropped. Those new Adidas, what is it? The Adidas Crazy Infinity? Adidas Crazy. Yeah, these shits is hard. These shits is crazy infinity. If you are watching the stream or watching the stream after, it's called the Crazy Infinity. These shoes are really cool. Really like the design of them. I was talking about it with a friend earlier, and personally, I think this shoe is from the Jerry Lorenzo design, but Adidas was like, no way are we attaching our name to another shoe with specifically the artist in mind, or the artist's name attached to it. You know, you have all these Yeezys now, and you can't sell them again because it's the Adidas Yeezy 350, and y'all don't rock with a Yeezy anymore. So in the end of the day, you really can't sell the shoe. People aren't going to buy in. The shoe's probably not going to sell the same. I do wonder if Adidas will try to release 350s and slides without Yeezy's name attached to it, with Kanye's name attached to it. But realistically, they can't, just because that's probably one of the reasons why it took so long for them to work out this deal or whatever, is because he was probably like, y'all, that was probably, I'm imagining that was one of the restrictions of selling the shoe, is that Kanye was like, hey, when y'all sell the shoe and it's over, y'all can't sell no more of my shoes. I know it. It feels like it. And with this shoe, this Crazy Infinity, it 100% looks like something Jerry Lorenzo designed. But they were like, hey, we can't attach this to your name, because if things don't work out, if stuff doesn't work out between us, we still need to be able to sell the shoe. And of course, you'll always be able to eat off of it behind the scenes. You'll always be able to rock with it behind the scenes, but we need to be able to sell the shoe without you. And because you can't tell me that I don't look. If you look at this shoe right now, you can't tell me it don't look like something from the Jerry Lorenzo camp. You can't tell me. The shoe is fire. Shoe looks fire. Shoe looks so hard. I wish I could put my other screen up right now. Shoe looks fire. But that's the thing. It's not far from it. The only reason why it's insane to think that like all it took was Jerry Lorenzo to pull up and do something like this is because it's really just taking already existing Adidas design. It's already Adidas work. This shoe should have been out. This shoe is, even though it's fire, it is, I'm not going to say it is a little dated, behind the times to an extent. This shoe should have been out already. Should have already existed. Oh, Adriaka's coming with a sample. Adriaka's coming with a sample.
This shit right here.
This shit right here?
Let them know. Let them know.
Whoa.
This shit right here.
Flavor explosion. Whoa. After I finish this one, though, guys, I definitely am getting the hell out of here. I'm sorry. Normally, I hit y'all with like a 3-hour stream, sometimes a 4-hour stream, but I got on so much later tonight. Whoa.
You need one more bite to have like a real.
That was definitely better than the last. What's about to happen? Ooh, legit cussing.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. Wait, you gotta take it to the next level then.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Look.
Oh. Give it to me?
Should I roll up?
Oh, yeah, if you can. Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna break it up though?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, shit. That looks like it's painful as fuck. Stabbed him with his soul stone.
Did you do some?
Yeah, of course. Fried rice.
And today was my actual first round at making fried rice. I've never made it before.
We all got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
What did you think?
It tasted hella good. It tasted so good. Oh man. Fly.
You got you?
Oh yeah, it's good.
I burnt its wings. Am I able for that? Grandma?
What was that?
Am I evil for burning it?
No. What do you do with that?
I burned it alive. I burned the wings off so it can fly. If only fly.
Oh, that's what I wanted was some like real cutscene stuff, some cool cutscene shit. That's what I was looking for. Cause you know Blizzard do them cutscenes like top tier, right? You're in. You're in. Lilith, you bitch. What the hell is that? Do I gotta fight that thing? No way I gotta fight that thing by myself. Bro, get up.
What the hell do I get up there? I do wish Lee could jump like Mario. Mario could just jump, you know?
Talking about two different people.
I know. You know what I'm saying?
So you can't say that then.
Yeah,
It's like I wish I could play like LeBron.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? it's factual. I'm stuck. I'm at a place in my game where I'm stuck. I'm gonna take a break, but I think I need another break.
What is going on with this shit? Sometimes this shit is so broken. Oh, I knew it was gonna run. I knew that shit was gonna fucking run. God damn it. I knew that shit was gonna fucking... I'm gonna... How the fuck? Oh. There we go. Kill this motherfucker. Yes. Die. Oh. What are you gonna tell me that I don't already know? You really? Oh, cause that's the dude he put the oh, damn, that's hard to see. That's hard to watch. Yeah. Damn. That's what became a bro.
I think we should touch on our next topic.
The next topic is we talked about the actor strike. There is, I mean, fashion wise, it's the end of the Supreme season this year, and we are going to see a sale. If it didn't already start, let's see if it already started. I'm gonna check right now. I think every other country. Oh yeah, it already started. There is still stuff that's like completely available.
You can take my screen. I'm gonna roll it.
No, I wasn't able to get the other screen working because I didn't check it before I started the stream. But there is still stuff that is completely. Oh, okay. There's some stuff that is definitely sold the fuck out. But there's some stuff that is completely some random jackets that are like random as fuck.
Are there any bags left?
Let's see. There's glasses.
Really
No, the glasses.
Bag.
The glasses aren't.
Like I want a plain black bag.
There are no bags that are on sale.
No, not on sale, but like for sale. Does that make sense?
The gingham flight pants. These shits is actually hard. These is on sale.
What is it?
32. The gingham flight pants.
Those are cool.
They're actually fire.
I feel like you would look really cute in those.
But they're still $100. So
You know what you need in your closet that you don't have?
what do I need? Are you got your mic on? You talking to your mic?
Huh?
Are you talking to your mic? What?
I
What?
hope so.
What do I need that I don't have?
I think what you need that you don't have in your closet are some classic old school Vans.
Vans?
Black and white.
Vans? No, I've actually, that's on my radar. That's been on my radar. High key, so.
Black and white, old school with the little white stripe on them.
Been on my radar, high key.
I feel like that is
I've just been holding out.
simple that you don't have.
I personally have been holding out.
And I'm not gonna lie, I have a pair, but my pair are old. I need a new pair.
I've wanted a pair for a while. Personally, have been holding out mainly because I've been hoping that a brand would have done
A collab?
that would have just like maybe upped the material and kept it very simple. Because if I was to do right now, let's say I'm just a designer in general. If I was to collab with Vans, the van I would be doing right now would be just some classic shit. Like it would be a play on what Adriaka just talked about.
I just feel like your closet has so many
Staples,
beautiful
but
staples in
yeah.
it, and you really do have a great foundation for your wardrobe as far as your shoes go. And just like basics, like they're very on point,
They-
fire. But you're just missing, I think, a pair of Vans like that. Because I feel like the Vans are not like the Chuck Taylors, right? Like Vans just to give you like a very laid back look.
they might have some in the store, but on the website they do not have any bags. They probably have. I would imagine though they would have some in the store. I'm not gonna hold you.
I really would like a new black bag, similar to the red bag that I use.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Supreme now, I feel like it's crazy because Supreme is actually quite pricey to a degree that, and that, literally, I'm discovering the map by doing all the quests. Supreme is quite pricey to a degree where I feel like even with the sale, some items you don't love enough that you're like, I'm still willing to spend $100 on or $120 on. Because that's how much some of the items are, even with the sale. That I was like, I like this item, but
There's no way, Jose.
nah, it's not happening. Did you buy tomorrow or did you roll
No,
up?
I didn't do anything yet. I wanted to see what was going on. Because I need to activate one more shrine, but I don't know how to get to it. It's like at the top, up and sit top. So, we...
No one knows.
You good?
Oh, I stay being good.
Huh? What was that? Honestly, Link is such a crazy character.
Of course, Link is a crazy character.
Link is wild.
He's wild as fuck.
Link is that dude.
Pin location. There we go. There we go. If it was a necromancer, I would have did that right now. That's legit all I'm concerned about at the moment is completing the quest. Let me get I've expanded most of the map. Let's switch. Look at even the gear I'm getting. That's how I can tell, like, I should have been done all this shit. Do you have, Adriaka, do you have any topics you wanted to talk about? I'm pretty much flesh out of my topics. We talked about them. This has been so far a 3-hour stream, so I'm flesh out of all my topics. Did you have anything you wanted to talk about? Did you have anything you wanted to get into? If not, don't worry about it. I'll find some other shit we can talk about. I was just wondering.
I hadn't really planned on talking about any of my shit. All my shit is kind of... My shit's personally going crazy right now.
Your game?
This is my life.
Oh.
Me personally is going crazy, but I don't know if I want to talk about that.
Sophia Vergara and Joe. Who's Joe? Who?
That's her billionaire boyfriend.
He's just a billionaire.
Yeah.
He don't do anything.
He does something. I don't know.
Search.
What he does,
Sofia Vergara. Joe. Is he not? He's an actor too. Oh no, he's an actor. Joe. Hold on. How do you say this dude's last name? I don't want to mispronounce it. How do you say it? Let's see. How do Malangalio?
Hold on. How's it spelled?
Manganiello.
Mangallo.
Mangallo. Joe Mangallo. He's been in mad shit. He was in Spider-Man. He was in True Blood. He was in Magic Mike. He was in Rampage. How I Met Your Mother. Nah, I definitely recognize him as an actor for sure. He was in Pee-wee's Big Holiday. Nah, he was in a bunch of movies. Yo, Sabotage. Nah, I recognize him as an actor. I've seen him before. Sophia Vergara. Hold on. So I just seen on the internet.
You know who Sofia Vergara is?
Yeah, but she just the other day I seen a post on the internet from some other page saying Sofia Vergara at whatever her age is, looking bad as can be.
Yeah.
And now I see that they're getting a divorce after 7 years of marriage. That seems a little.
I feel like he probably cheated on her.
That sounds like that legit sounds like some spice right there.
You think she cheated on him?
No. I think, of course, I'm just gonna being a guy who I'm just gonna imagine the guy did something wrong. Of course, you're talking about two rich and successful people, and it's not like really you can say she's more successful than him. No, she just has her own success. At the end of the day,
she started off as the first big Latin bathing suit model on Calle Ocho. She was the first one. She did not have a speaking role. Her role was to just dance in a bikini, and she became the most famous.
Not
Out of
her.
all the other swimsuit models, she became the most famous. That is what she's originally famous for being that girl. She is the original Latin it girl. She is the original Colombian baddie. She is the one.
Nah, her Modern Family,
And
she killed it.
She was known for being a natural baddie. Like, when she was young, her boobs were real, her body was natural. I don't know about now. I'm sure now she has, like, her stuff done, you know.
She still looks amazing from the photo I
of
seen.
course, I'm not hating. I'm just saying, like, she was known for being, like, the bomb.
No, she still looks amazing, but for them to be ending after it says 7 years of marriage, all right, it is what it is. 7 years is a long time, but not. Some people date for 7 years, you know.
Nah.
What do you mean, nah? You saying these people don't date for that long?
Well, they do, but I'm just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
No.
just like,
Well, if you can say yeah, they do, then
there's
there's nothing you can say. Once again, if you can say yeah, they do, there's nothing that you can say. I know people who are still dating longer than that.
I know. So do I.
Yeah. So then, at the end of the day,
I'm
like,
just thinking, like, her, there's no way.
no, they weren't. No, they were married for 7 years. Some people might say that's long. Some people might say that's long. Some people might say that's none.
That's not that long.
It's not.
Compared to, like, what my parents were married.
As far as what marriage is supposed to mean, I would say that's not that long.
How long have your parents been married?
Over 30 years.
Yeah, my parents were married over 30 years also.
Yeah, over that long for sure. All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Let me bring some order and stream to this. Let me bring some.
I don't know how to get to the top one.
Let me bring some.
I see it though.
Ladies and gents, boys and girls, I'm gonna bring some peace to the stream. I want to thank you guys for joining us for this ride, this adventure on a Monday night, this game night. Me and Adriaka are gonna take this to the broom, legit, because we're having too much fun. And you guys are a bore. We love you. It's your boy Sin Supreme. Check out the EOD podcast. Like, comment, subscribe on this video, please, because it just helps me help you. You know, Adriaka is mic'd up. She'll be back. I guarantee she'll be back at least the next stream. If not, because I think it's like a 30-day return policy on that joint, maybe less. But she'll be back at least the next stream with that. But yeah, we love you guys, and we'll see you next time. As always, it's your boy Sin Supreme. Peace.